Hey Pin Explorers, today we are here at Epcot. We're going to be exploring the pin boards and I'm inviting you to join me. All you have to do is subscribe and your next pin adventure awaits you. The pin boards must be explored, so let's go. I have my Pin Explorer book here. These are the pins that we're going to be trading today. Our first pin board is going to be right here at Gateway Gifts. I think they have the pin board outside today. Let's go over here and check it out. All right, here's a look at that pin board. All right. See a little Winnie the Pooh. Our next pin board is going to be right here at the camera center, and they're outside as well. So let's go check out that pin board. All right, here's a look at the pin board at the camera center. I'm wondering about that flower pot though. I don't know where it's from or what it's doing. They didn't have anything on either one of those pin boards for me or my collection, so we're going to move on. Our next one is going to be right up here at Guest Relations. I think they have their pin board out too, so must be a lot of people looking for pin boards for them to have them out today. It seems kind of busy. Our next pin board is going to be right here at Guest Relations. Let's go check out that pin board. All right, here's the pin board at Guest Relations. All right. So nothing on the pin board here at Guest Relations, but that's okay. We're gonna move on and see what else we can find. Just up from Guest Relations, I spotted another pin board right out here in the open. Let's take a look at that pin board. Here's a look at that pin board. So we just did a trivia. We got it right, so we trade it, and I got this one, which is Jiminy Cricket. So the trivia question was, what ride or attraction has 3 entrances and 3 exits here at the Walt Disney World? Any one of the 4 parks. You guys know the answer? I'll tell you in just a little bit. So we're gonna go right inside of Club Cool and we're gonna look at their pin board. We're gonna go in Club Cool and look at their pin board. Let's go. All right, so here's that pin board. Okay. Look at Buzz hanging out there. To infinity and beyond. And then we have a pin pad here. Let's look at that pin pad.
So all the stations are the same?
So there was nothing at Club Cool for us, but now we're gonna go and look over here at the guest experience team. Let's go check out that pin board at the guest experience team. All right, so here's a look at that pin board. Definitely see one that I would like to have. I'll trade for this one. You don't see trash cans too much anymore. Let's do our Baymax. I think that's good. It's the Pluto trash can. So I'm excited. Finding good pins, that's pretty fantastic. I love it. Now we are here at Guardian of the Galaxy. We're gonna look in their gift shop over here, Treasures of Zendar, and look at their pin board. Let's go. Here's a look at the pin board. All right. Got a High Five Mickey. All right, we got a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at her pins. Tigger's really cute, but I don't believe I need it. So didn't have anything in Treasures of Zendar for us. But right here is Mission Space. We're gonna go in and look at their pin board. We're gonna go inside Mission Space, look at their pin board. All right, here's a look at that pin board. We got a High Five Mickey. Okay. Yeah, Alice, you don't see that every day. So we're all done here at Mission Space. We didn't find anything on the pin board. Now we're gonna go over here to Test Track and we're gonna look at the pin board over there. I gotta say the weather today is really nice, so it's a beautiful day to be out here. I love it. Let's go. We're gonna go inside Test Track Gear Shop with their pin board. Here's a look at that pin board. Oh, that's big. Crazy. Okay. So we didn't find any pins on that board, but we've already found 2 great pins this morning. So we're doing pretty good. We're gonna head over here to the other side before we go to the World Showcase and look at some more pin boards over there. Let's go. We're gonna cut through Creation Shop and we're gonna look and see if we find any pin trading cast members over here. All right, we found a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at his pins. I see a t-shirt, but nothing that I need. And so here's the Stitch part of that pin collection. $30. Looks so cute. He's an ornament. Love it. This is cool. 'Tis the season. It's got the drinks on there. Walt Disney World. So here's a nice ornament with Mickey Mouse on it. $27. All right. Our next pin bar is going to be right here outside of Communicore Hall. at their little pin booth here. Check out that pin board. All right, here's a look at that pin board. Okay. Don't see nothing that I need. We're gonna go over here and look in the gift shop, the Seas with Nemo and Friends. Sea-based aquarium. They'll have a pin board. Let's go check out that pin board. All right, so here's a look at that pin board. All right. Not really seeing anything here. So we're all done here at Nemo and Friends. We didn't find anything on that board. So let's move on to our next one. Right here at Moana's Journey of Water. Right across from it is going to be the Coral Reef Restaurant. And at the Coral Reef Restaurant, they should have a pin board. We missed it last time we were here. Let's go see. All right, here's a look at that pin board. I like this one. I already have it though. It's a lot. That's cute. Here comes the monorail. I love the monorail. Coral Reef Restaurant. Didn't have anything on that pin board. Love the cast members. They're always very friendly, wonderful people. Now we're gonna go over here to Living with the Land and check out and see if they have a pin board. They don't always have one. They might have some pin trading cast members. We're gonna have to go and find out. Let's go that way. We made it over here to the land. I call it Living with the Land, but it is called the Land. We're gonna go inside and see what we find. We made it inside Living with the Land. Garden Grill usually has a pin board. We're gonna go over and see if they have a pin board or not, and just look around and see if we find any pin trading cast members. Let's go. So we found a pin trading cast member in here. Here's a look at the pins that they have. Okay, nothing that I need though. That poor cast member, she went all the way in the back to go and find that pin pad and then walk all the way out while I waited. I felt so bad, but she just wanted to go and get the pin board. I should have blessed it, but I didn't because I was like, oh, they're so bad. Like, they're bad pins. Like, what was I gonna do? I don't know. So we had to stop and get us some water here. We want to make sure we stay hydrated. So it's a water break. Definitely want to make sure we get plenty of water while we're walking around. All right, so I guess we're gonna be done here. We're gonna get out of here. So we were all down here at the land. We didn't find anything. We did find the pin trading cast member, but there was no pins on there. So we're gonna just keep moving. Journey into Imagination. They'll have a pin board. Let's go check out that pin board. So we gotta see Figment while we're here. Here's a look at that pin board. All right. Let's see anything I need. So there wasn't anything on that pin board, but I'm gonna stay hopeful because it's all about the journey and not the treasure. Let's keep moving. Now, one of my favorite parts of Epcot is walking around the World Showcase and going in all the little shops and looking for the pin boards, and you're just in different places. It's really nice. When you get to the World Showcase, do you guys have a certain way that you go? I usually always go a certain way. So if I went the wrong way, it wouldn't be good for me. Comment down below, let me know which way do you go. Port of Entry gift shop. Let's go in and check out that pin board. All right, here's a look at that pin board. All right, there's some pretty cool stuff here. Don't think I need any of it. I like the Corella, it's cool. And the marker, the old parking marker. Nothing on that pin board, but it was worth the look. So this is Disney Traders. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna look at the pin board. So here's a look at that pin board. I like this one. They have a whole wall of Mickey dressed up as the different countries, which is pretty cool. I like that. Very cool. Mickey from all the countries. They're so cool. Oh, here's one. Yeah, they got a bunch in here. Yeah, I love these. I think I'm gonna get this one. It is silver. We did get the Ariel pin. Now this is not for me or my collection, but I did buy it for someone else. Pretty cool pin. Our next pin board is going to be over here at the Mexican Pavilion. Good vibes and fun times. Let's go. If you go to the left when you come in, you're going to find the shop over here with the pin board. This is one of my favorite pavilions because it has the Donald ride. La Tienda Encantada. They'll have a pin board. Let's go and check it out. Here's a look at the pin board. All right. So here is the Grand Fiesta Tour. There's never anybody on this ride. Never. I love it. Just found a pin board right outside. Check it out. Here's a look at that pin board. I almost missed it. Mickey's cute. So they didn't have anything on that pin board, but that was cool. They just had a small one sitting there. So now we're gonna move on. Our next country is gonna be Norway. This is where you can find Elsa and Anya and the Frozen ride. We're gonna go in the gift shop here. We're gonna look for the pin board. If you come on almost back here, all the way back towards the ride, you'll see this Jordan. That's gonna be where the pin board is. Go inside and see the pin board. All right, so here's a look at that pin board. All right, I don't really see anything on it. Definitely not from my collection. There was nothing on that pin board. But we're gonna move on. A lot of people here today in Epcot. I mean, a lot of people. So now we made it over here to China. For China, you gotta walk all the way back here in the back, and you're gonna find the gift shop that has the pin board. Let's go check out that pin board here in China. All right, so here's a look at that pin board. Okay. Oh, that's kind of different. All right. We're all done here at China. We didn't see anything on that pin board. We're gonna keep looking. All right, so our guest experience team here has a pin board. Let's go check out that pin board. All right, here's a look at that pin board. Made it here to Germany. Found a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at their pins. Okay, this is cute.
Yeah.
Right here on the corner at Germany, gonna be where their pin board is. Let's go in and take a look at that pin board. All right, so here's a look at that pin board. Wasn't anything at Germany, but our next one is gonna be over here at Italy. Let's go check out the pin board here at Italy. Right, so we didn't find anything on the pin board there. So to answer your question earlier about the trivia question, what ride has 3 entrances and 3 exits? So the answer to the trivia question is the train. That's a good trivia question. I really respect that one. That's pretty cool. We made it over here to the American Adventure. I believe the pin board is back here in the back. So we're gonna go back here and we're gonna look for the pin board. Let's go. And over here to the right, you're gonna see KidCot. It is a fun spot for kids. You're gonna find the pin boards, usually out here, we'll see. Should be. All right, so here's a look at that pin board. Got a high five Mickey. Oh, I got a duck here. I'll trade for him. Let's see, yep. I think that's pretty much it. Let's do Alice. We're gonna do Alice for the duck. All right, so here at the United States, we did find a good pin. We got the flounder pin. It is part of the duck series. So that's a good find. I love the ducks. Yes, I needed that one. So that's great. Let's go, let's go. See? You come across some pin boards, they don't always have what you want, but then you come across some good ones that do. We made it here to Japan. Let's go and check out their pin board. Come to Japan, if you just walk straight back across this bridge, should be like a KidCot place, and they'll have a pin board. Let's go check out that pin board. All right, so here's a look at that pin board. Got a high five Mickey. Have some duplicates. All right, nothing that I need. They do sell pins here. They are $5. Pretty cool though, right? So we are all done here at Japan. We didn't find anything on the pin board here. That's okay. Our next one's gonna be over here at Morocco. Let's go. I love Morocco. Morocco's a beautiful place. Here at Give Some Morocco, they're gonna have a pin board. Let's go check out that pin board. So here's a look at that pin board. Okay, see one I wanna trade for. Definitely wanna trade for this one. So I did wind up getting one pin here in Morocco, and it is a Wave B. Check it out. RTD2 Bubble 1 Wave B. Yes, yes. Love it. Love the Wave Bs. It's a Wave B. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Another Wave B, and it's a Bubble 1. One of my favorites, Bubble 1s. So let's go. Let's go. Making our way around here, we've now just entered into France. So So let's go check out the pin boards here in France. Here in France, so we're gonna have a pin board. We're gonna wait in line, look at that pin board. Here's a look at that pin board. A high five Mickey. Okay, nothing that I need. Okay, so I didn't see anything on that pin board, but we're gonna keep looking. You just never know what you're gonna find. So far, we've found some good pins. I mean, I can't complain. It's been really good. The weather's good. Yeah, and I'm having a good time. Most important, have a good time. So let's go. Right over here, we're gonna have another pin board at the pin trading cart. Let's go and check out that pin board. All right, so here's a look at that pin board. Okay, I don't see anything that I need for my collection. So there wasn't anything on that pin board that I needed. So that's okay. Let's just keep looking. Made it to the United Kingdom. Now we're gonna go in the sportsman's shop. We're gonna look for the pin board. Here's a look at that pin board.
The funny thing is, if it comes on with a gift card.
Okay. I'll probably trade for this one. But we do Tiana. All right, so we just made another good trade. So we just traded and got this castle. Woo! Yes, let's go. Let's go. We are in Canada. We're gonna go and look at the pin board here in Canada. It's right here in Northwest Mercantile. They're gonna have a pin board. Here's a look at that pin board. Got a high five Mickey. That's about it for this board. So there's two pin boards back in here, and it's well worth the walk because it's so beautiful over here. So this is the Epcot fun spot. They should have a pin board back here. All right, here's a look at that pin board. Okay. All right, I don't think there's anything that I need. I'm gonna go inside the steakhouse and check out their pin boards. Here's a look at that pin board. All right. Pain and Panic. So here is a pin trading cast member. Those are some beautiful pins. I definitely want to trade for that one. The cast member inside the steakhouse, like I am on cloud 9. She was amazing. I just got this dopey pin. I definitely need it. It was the trash can one. But Disney does a wonderful job of hiring some really, really nice people. I can't say enough good things about that. Woo, let's go, let's go. What a great way to end the day. We just finished off our last country, which was Canada, with that absolutely wonderful cast member. Love it. Yeah, that's gonna do it for us here at Epcot. Make sure you subscribe and your next pin adventure awaits you. The pin boards must be explored, so let's go.